Hello, Leo. Oh, I'm dropping things, Leo. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's my shoulder. Okay. I just want to get that in focus. Okay. That's better. Let me check it real quick. Hold on. All right. Okay. That's good. Well, I didn't mean to hit the button, but I hit it, so that's okay. We're ready to roll anyways. All right, this is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising from July to about the beginning of the end of fall. All right. First card up, kind of shining down, as I knock everything out, shining down in the whole reading, the lady card. So a visit from a lady friend. You could be getting some news about something, or this lady could be giving you some news about something. Now, this could have to do with some sort of authority figure, authority ending. There's changes in authority, changes of the guard with something. All right. This can be a boss resigning. This can be somebody, you know, some boss getting fired, something, a boss leaving of some kind. Somebody who is in authority is stepping out, and there will be someone else taking their place potentially. Okay. And then there's this ending, which is the bear card lands on the coffin card, and the coffin card's here, and this is connected to some sort of contract. So an ending of some sort of contract, ending of a commitment with this man. Now this man, this is the man's reputation, and I'm seeing him on this line here. So I'm assuming this man is the boss, or has been the boss, and or this woman has been the boss, and one of them is leaving and one of them is taking their place. I believe the man could be taking the place because it's a choice, a decision of this man here to end this contract or commitment with this authority figure. Okay, or an authority figure could be ending a contract or commitment with this man. Okay. Now, I'll just read this line through, and then we'll go line by line here. Blah, 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 blah. It's been a long day already. I had to take a nap. So, this lady and some sort of organization here. Okay. Commitments, contracts, negotiations, ending. So I feel like it potentially is this lady that is being resigned. This could be her right here. You could fit in any one of these positions, by the way, or these could just be people in your life. There's an ending here. And it seems like it's in business. It could be about being single as well in a relationship setting. I don't really see it that way, though. I see it in business more. Yeah, the bouquet. It could be some sort of aesthetic or fashion, or some kind of fashion aesthetic institute of some kind. Something that has to do with anything to do with beauty or fashion industry. Anything Venusian as well. This man could be taking her spot. There is this like expansion or some kind of some opportunities for growth that are being cut away, that have been removed, especially with the mice here. But we're going to keep going with this way. So this woman, she could be her private life. In her private life, she might have a new beginning, or have some sort of new business ventures, opportunities that are being blocked. Now, it could be because of her health. It could be because her family situation, because I see the family cards all really right here. Where's the tree? Hmm. The tree is, I don't know. Ah, right here. Okay. So family could be of significance to this woman. Some challenges, some blockages with opportunities because this man, her opportunities are being blocked. This man is coming in because he's being chosen, or there's a choice being made because of some betrayal of some kind, or some envy or deception, or, and this has to do with an authority figure. Okay, there's an unfairness here with the snake card and the snake house and the bear right here. It could have been her unfairness. It could have been his unfairness. Okay. So now we have this business that is expansion of a business, and there's some sort of recurring theft here. There could have been something going on with little money going missing here, there, and everywhere, but over a course of amount of time. And this snake card landing on the birds, and the snake next to the mice. I feel like this is a predatorial thing. This is somebody who is really premeditated in what they're doing. Because the snake eats birds and it eats mice, right? I just see that as like being something that this is a more planned step-by-step kind of thing. This was all premeditated. So secrets that are new, about a new beginning. That might have to do with this choice here, to do with this snake in the grass. Okay. This is also having to do with like a skill set. These are beauty secrets. These are tips of the trade in terms of aesthetics and stuff with the fox card there. It's also somebody secretly being nice, but really deep down they're a snake. They're a frenemy. But usually I would have to have this card next to this card. But because the book opens both ways, I'm taking from both sides here. And they are in the right position, I believe. Normally I would have it here, maybe have it here. But there's something here about saving face, putting a mask on, not revealing something, keeping something secret by keeping up appearances. Now, this is a public situation, a social situation. So some public authority also could be involved in this situation. An investigation over some sort of cosmetics or some sort of the fox is, it's like it can also be catfishing, somebody pretending to be somebody that they're not, like a spy type situation, undercover, looking different than what they are, what they really are, portraying themselves differently. Okay, hiding in plain sight. So there's something about public authority and finances here. So there's an expansion of finances. There's growing money here. Now this could be a loss of, money that's being taken away, opportunities that are being taken away because of this situation here. But ending on, it's to protect the money of the business, right? It's or going off on your own in order to make more money from a business because there's been some deception and theft in regards to being in partnership with somebody else. A reputation of being committed to something. So this could be somebody who's married or committed to their progress, somebody who's dedicated to their expansion and their growth, their up-leveling. This is also loyalty, so a reputation of being someone who's faithful, who's trustworthy, okay? But then there's this burden here, a burden of this business. So somebody might be working for a corrupt business as well. because this is knighting this. Okay, there's something painful about this. This also could be even a mortuary. Is this on the coffin? No, it's on the bouquet. Yeah, where's that coffin? The bear, authority, and then the tower. I don't know. This could also be some kind of spiritual organization as well. Right here is a pretty spiritual combination, these three. This could be talking about an astrological conjunction of some kind, or T-square, something like that. That's going to be significant for some of you. I don't know. I haven't kept up with all of the astrology as of recently. I've been pretty bad about that. Normally, I'm really good at it, but this woman here is in the public eye, or she's a socialite of some kind. She is somebody that is known in her circle, that may be a leader in her circle. Yeah, she might have star quality or be somebody of importance for her beauty. Yeah, lucky and up level. So this woman could be some sort of model, some sort of actress. But she's thinking pretty nasty about something. She doesn't have very nice thoughts. What's on her mind is this jealousy or envy or situation. It could be other people that are jealous and envious of her, or she is very jealous and envious of other people for taking something from her. Some kind of spotlight of some kind. In her future, but she's looking to the past here. So she's looking at what a burden or sacrifice or the pain that's been caused by the situation. Maybe she has a reputation of being a pain to work with as well. That could be it. There's something here about, with the ship and the anchor next to each other, there's this theme of like setting sail to new horizons and then, camping out, it's nice when they come up together. But it's about staying somewhere for, taking a trip and staying somewhere for a short amount of time. She might have thought that this was going to be a temporary, thing. But the mountain and the anchor are very secure, stable energies. They're not going anywhere, I mean, you can lift the anchor up. There is that option. But being on the mountain placement, I mean, that mountain's not going anywhere. That is long term. And the solution is long term. So that this man is going to be taking this authority position, I believe. So she needs to move on. And I think that's where the ship's coming in. What should she do? What action should she take about this pain in her butt, right? News about loss, yeah. And a resignation or some sort of letter of passion. I'm not sure if this is love related. I think it might be more of that they're choosing another woman over her in regards to something. So it could be heartfelt writing, but she's being let go. Or something's happening where, this is a challenge. So this new beginning that is being blocked for this woman because of this situation here. I don't know if this is necessarily it could be mail. She could get this in the mail. This could also be about her license being taken away because she has these two cards of movement, and they're both objects that move, right? Or at least creatures and objects that move. And then this card here. But I don't know. I feel like this is about, I don't know if it's a thank you letter or a resignation letter. A thank you for your, I don't know. It feels like there's something else going on. Maybe that interpersonal office relationship. I don't know. This woman thinks the solution to her problems is going to be this man in some sort of way. That this man is a challenge to what she's built, her legacy, her growth. So progress that is changing or ending. Progression that is ending because of a contract. This progression could be having to do with some sort of formal documentation. This could also be about a passport. And we're talking about documentation here with travel. Yeah, something about water. There's something here with the ship and the fish card. And it being next to the anchor as well. She might be going on a vacation. She might have tickets to go somewhere that she loves as well. Maybe to get her mind off of all this. And then we have the heart card here and the letter. And the letter and the heart fall in their same places. There's something here about some sort of confession of love or expression of this man. So this man might, I don't know if it's this man or this, I'm assuming it's this man. Could be the same guy, but it could be different guys. So there's this expression of love. It could be a marriage certificate as well, because I have this kind of sandwiching in this change that there's some level up or some kind that happens from that. Yeah, the stork. Commitment that is progress. So this is the next step in a relationship. She could be moving forward with a relationship, taking the next steps, the next level. But she's keeping it secret. This progress is secret. She might be engaged, just got engaged, and she's keeping it secret. Now this man is expressing himself, is kind of shining his light as the one that's, I don't know if he'd do anything for her. He is below her, but I think she's in the hot seat in some sort of way as well. I don't know if it's because of something she did in the past or how she's behaving or how she thinks about things in terms of her cutthroatness, what she's willing to do away with or what she's done, right? Securing this, I don't know, somebody else's, put a burden on her in the past, and that might have caused some betrayal of some kind that secured some sort of happiness in some sort of way for her. So, and I think it will end up working out for her in the long run. Maybe she goes back home to the past, and ends up, that's where the change in reputation or the loyalty, where people are true to her or see her as truthful, or I don't know. But yeah, hot seat. So there's fire under her. She's got fire under her feet. Maybe it's this love relationship that is being highlighted in her life for her, that she's going back to the past to retrieve. Maybe she sees some other woman involved and she's very upset about that. There is this sneakiness right here with this woman. She's kind of a snake. she's not very nice. I mean, maybe she's the villain in your story, or maybe you're the villain in your story. I don't know. I just think that she's a little bit sneaky, underhanded. She'll cut you. Because you got this combo here is just like rad. But then here, I don't know if she's the one that's betraying, or I think he's reputable. He's loyal. She might be the one that has done the situation in, and now there's another woman in the picture and she doesn't like it. I don't know. But there is something here about her, a love of her past. And there's this, like, expression of love, this warming of this relationship. But there's something sneaky here about money. There's something here about money, the truth about money, being honest about this is a innocent surprise. I don't know if it would be innocent, but there's something here about being shocked about something because of finding out how this woman is, or that she's around now, because it's like a surprise visit. Could be a surprise visit from this man as well, because they're lining up here. The luck, the ending, the luck is coming from this ending with this man. So something bad happens to her because she does something or is judged for something. Yeah, judgment. Judgment of an ending. Maybe a relationship ended in the workplace and they just had to cover that up, or they wanted her to resign. So it was amicable, but she wasn't happy about it. Clover. Yeah, money, receipts, being seen, expressed here. Communication over this being seen or exposed. Yeah, I don't know. There's this man he seems like he has ended something in his life. He's changing. There's progress being made with some sort of ending. This relationship or this new relationship coming in. This woman is being, he sees her what she is, you know what I mean, what she's capable of. And there might be some surprise over this truth here, but there's communication about what he sees, what's being revealed to him. And it is being revealed because the key is there. So it's really highlighted as an opening up of something. There's something here that's surprising. Secrets are exposed. Communication about something being exposed with this man's reputation. All right. So then we said this woman could be in business. She's in contract. The contract's ending. We did say that there was... I didn't talk about these two cards, did I? I didn't. The dog and the lily. This is about trusting... trusting those who are truthful. Trusting... There's a lot of truth here with these two cards. There's purity, innocence, trust, friendship. This could be wisdom that comes through experience in terms of friends as well. And those you share loyalty with. Loyalty and the truth are like underlying hidden themes of this reading. So, the scythe and the whip. That's not very pleasant energy, especially with the clouds there. It's like there's a lot of turmoil here. And this is kind of like that line where you're like, I want that to be good. Yeah, there's arguments and fights. These could be like over money, the loss of money, some money being stolen or taken away. There is this depression, this anxiety, this confusion that is being like, something is muddled. You're not able to see the security. There's no security in a situation. Maybe that something in a safe or something in some sort of situation has been, you can't find it. You can't find the money. Somewhere the money went missing, something has been missing, and there's arguments and fights about it. And it could be pretty violent, actually. With the scythe and the whip, people are going to throw arms about this. All right, so the tree in the cross house. The tree is about growth. It's about health. It's about the stability of something. It's potential of things. Okay, and I do see here, this man, he's got a lot of flowers and water here. I don't know if he runs some kind of greenhouse or um, some kind of like grow house, um, something like that, where he is a gardener of some kind, or he does agriculture stuff, or a farmer. But there is about action taking with like plants and flowers leading to growth, right? It might have been a lot of work, and these are also tools. And obviously, there's the clouds here is like not being able to see the uh, the oh no the accumulation of your harvest, right? You're like, where is the harvest? Well, it ends up coming in, but it was just a lot of burden for maybe not as much as you would have hoped for. But there's long term, this is going to grow into something. But it is kind of something that is can be a pain. It can be like a sacrifice. There might be a sacrifice needed in someone's family life in order to let this situation go, or the family is sacrificing in some sort of way. So if this is a family business and there's been some theft and something, this is somebody getting booted for that potentially, and the family having to recover from that. And it will take a long time to recover, but it will happen. The birds and the fish talks about money. The exposing talks about money that is connected or that has been spread out. There's like something here about that. This woman might have started something from the very beginning and grew it over a long period of time. Like mountains are grown over a long period of time. Trees are grown over a long period of time, okay? But this man now seems to be, he's the one with the looks, right? The looks and the books. And he's coming in and surprising the situation to grow something for the long term. He's taking over. I don't know. He might have betrayed this woman. And she's thinking about that betrayal. Maybe he threw her under the bus for something, and then he took her position. All right, yeah, I did. Okay, so we went through this. Progress with a reputation of stardom of some kind. Lucky, keeping luck within the family or money within the family. There's a child here. There's or a new beginning that is being drained. Something is being taken away from this new beginning because of some kind of trauma, pain, burden of love, a sacrifice of love as well, that could be cyclical. This could have been a problematic situation. It could have had to do with where's the key? Stars. Key. There we go. Yeah, someone in the family, this is about a house as well. So someone might have had to sell a house in order to start this business, or, yeah, I don't know. There's a sacrifice here or something. Somebody is giving up something for somebody else. Now, whether that's a keys to a business, a car, a home, I'm thinking it's a home, or some kind of a structure, establishment, some kind of land of some kind. Yeah, sacrifice of love, a burden of love, or is there something painful about this business, or it's like maybe it's not doing well, it's coming to its end, it's becoming more of a problem than it's worth. And so this couple is now, I don't know, maybe they're getting married and they just don't want to handle this business anymore because it's losing money. There's also this solution is cleaning up. So maybe something needs to be desperately cleaned. Like if there's a lot of removing of things, there's renovations maybe that need to be done. This is also knighting the moon, and the moon in the dog, this is faithfulness. So this is also emotional turbulence that is it can be like a friends with benefits kind of situation. I don't know why this is like, this also speaks of psychic attack, and I've seen this a couple times where it knights, and I have these spiritual cards here. So I don't know what that, somebody is giving the evil eye with something, they're jealous of somebody. Malocchio. All right. And so went through this line. Something, where's the lily? Yeah, this could be some sort of friends with benefits situation here. Now, solution to some sort of betrayal or the resolution of a deceit or betrayal. This woman is being cleared up. Maybe her name's being cleared up. The cross of this woman, that can be like something that sticks. Her name is being cleared of something, or maybe she's confessing about something. And there's a cut of finances. So there's finances that are taken away quickly, I believe. You can't see them. They're gone. Secrets that have built up over a long period of time in the family or about the health. I'm pretty sure it's about family matters. And then the mountain here, this is a long term, very long time. Old secrets, family secrets. That could be since childhood she's had some of these secrets. And this woman here being manipulative, and maybe that's her MO now, that she was hurt in the past in some sort of way, and now she is more sneaky, or she just doesn't trust, a little backstabby. Yeah, long-term depression as well. Mental health is not very good for this woman. She's being knighted both by this and by the snake here. Knights the fox. Something here about this woman's mental health that could be suffering. Yeah, there's a blockage within the health as well. So this could be what troubles her. This is what's her challenge in life. The fate line. So this man is going to get some sort of recognition, accommodations, gifts, blessings. Yeah, it's manipulative. Something happened where he was able to confuse and win this situation over. He manipulated it with a almost magician-like kind of feel to this. Manipulating the resources he has around him and his environment, causing confusion. And so that's what caused this path to open up, to move away from something, possibly for this woman. Maybe she's going on a vacation, like I said, because the sun's here with this, knighting this here. But she's taken a breather from this guy. And then there's some sort of truth, loyalty, and surprising truth about some sort of loyalty that is pure, innocent. There's something wise about this. It's like graceful. It's very graceful here. And there is growth, potential for growth from this burden. So whatever has happened, there will be all this troubles will lead to actual legacy, eventually another legacy being built. Now it could be his legacy, or it could be hers. I feel like she's looking to the past of something. He's looking to the future. This could be a vegan, like, makeup company. Okay? I don't know why that's coming through, but I just have that feeling. Like somebody starting an organic cosmetics company. Or some kind of agriculture, farming business thing. All right. So now we have this path opening up. We have this choice over this deception, right? The road opened up because of this deception. And so there's this being in charge of some sort of circle of people or environment, authority in that. So there might be some rules placed in society or in some sort of workplace or a family unit. The mother or parental figures must be putting these rules down after this situation has occurred. News that is about this loss, this messages that are being taken away. Aggressive communication with a group. This is also like somebody who's in authority of a group. Messages being taken away or about loss or theft or something. And then there's this gossip that is exposing this. There's something exposing this, these secrets. Okay. Actually, it's supposed to be knighting this, but that's funny because it's manipulation. It's somebody's saving face. Someone's trying to save face and hide their hand in a situation. And this man's reputation is involved in somehow this. So somebody might have lied about something. This woman might have lied about something and caused some trouble, and now this man is taking her position. I don't know how else to put it, because the truth and loyalty is coming in here strong. So this could be about somebody who lied and the truth comes out. There is this authority figure that's changing the guard here. We said that. Finances that are spreading out. So there's more even distribution of finances now. Maybe somebody was holding, and it's paper that's being loved. So it could be finances. This is knighting. These two cards together are money. Okay, so yeah, that make people are passionate about this. They're happy about this. It brings joy to them. They love this man because this woman wasn't very nice and she was doing shady stuff, and now this man is now being loved by his group. Yeah, they see him as their boss, their authority. Okay. So I've gone through every row each way. I've talked about this. We talked about the fate line here, about there's going to be potential and growth from this man now, who's going to be stepping in for this woman most likely. And he's being accredited with this. He's being promoted to boss. This is a gift from his boss or something like that. And then we have this movement, this business moves here that are going to cause major growth, from very small lucky things with money and to major legacy growth, which is going to be carried for a long term. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to eventually get to where it can't be moved. All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you next time. Bye.